Hey game devs, here's a new tutorial for the Blender powered game engine Armory 3D version 0.5, and this is one about using the canvas and UI elements. I installed Armory for Blender 2.79 and then I opened the project UI Canvas from the example projects. The link to these is added to the description below. On the Scene tab of this project you can find a canvas called My Canvas and a canvas trade, which is a script. When I click on Edit Canvas, an editor is opened, in which you can see the canvas with the UI elements. In the game, a canvas is an overlay that has a name and a size that you can set here in the canvas section. Below, in the section Outliner, you can see the UI elements that are already added to the canvas. Here we have a shape that is a kind of container for other elements, and it contains a combo box, a radio button, and a slider. On the left side there is a text, a button and a checkbox, and in the center an image is added. You can add new images here on the Assets tab. You just have to press the button Import Asset and then you can drag your new image into the canvas. A combo box contains items and you define these by adding a string that is separated by semicolons. I select the combo in the outliner, and in the text you can see the items combo 1 and combo 2 separated by semicolon. You can add new UI elements by just selecting them from the elements list on the left, and then you can scale and move them around on the canvas. Let's do the example here for the combo box that I already explained. I drag it in, and then I add a few items. Okay, here you can see we have the items test1 to test3. If you want to remove an element, just select it and press the button Remove. Okay, but now let's have a look on how interaction is coded in a script. For example, when I press this button, the number that you can see inside of the button is incremented. And the responsible code for this is triggered by an event that is defined here in the script section. This one is called button event. The same is done here for the menu that will open or toggle the visibility of the shape group, and the event is called toggle menu. Okay, so let's start this so that you can see it in action, and after that we open the script so that you can see how this is implemented. I press F5 to start. This takes a while for compiling, and here you can see the application. The image is moved along the x-axis. When I press this button, the number is incremented. And when I press on the menu button, the visibility of the shape is toggled. Alright, so let's open the script, which is called canvas trade, and we will see how this is coded by using the haxe language. Okay, here is the canvas trade, which is derived from the class trade, and the first thing we need is the canvas script to have access to the canvas. It is stored in a member variable so that we can access it in the whole canvas trade class. In the notify onInit method, that is called when this script is initialized, two callback methods for the events button event and toggle menu are registered. This means when the button is pressed, the method onEvent is called, and when the toggle menu button is pressed, the method onToggleMenu is called. Now let's see what is going on in these callback methods. In the onEvent method, a member variable called clicks is incremented by the ++ operator, then it is casted into a string and assigned to the text of the myButton element. This is a very simple logic, but I think the API here is really intuitive. In the onToggleMenu method, we get the shape element, the container, by using the method canvas_getElement, store it in the variable shape, and then the visibility is toggled by using the not operator. This is this exclamation mark. In the update method that is called on every frame, the text of the myText element is assigned to Hello World, and the image is moved along the x-axis, and for this the mathematical function sine is used so that we get a nice interpolation of the speed. In the last line, the image is rotated, and this is done when the selection state of the checkbox is changed. Okay, this is the existing implementation, but wouldn't it be great to add our own element and our own logic? So let's go back to the canvas, to the editor, and add a button. What I want to do is to set the size of the image when this button is pressed. So I add a button to the canvas and define a name, let's say button size image. After that, I set the text of the button to image size. The last thing that we have to do is to set an event. This event I call setImageSize. Alright, then let's save this and go back to the script. Here we have to register a new callback for the event that we added. I just copy and paste an existing one and rename the event and the callback method. The event is setImageSize, and for the callback I can choose any name I want, and I set it to onSetImageSize. Then I define the function onSetImageSize. You can again copy an existing one if you are lazy like me, and rename this to onSetImageSize. Inside of this method I get the element. This is called myImage. And this is the image that I want to scale, and to do this I could, for example, set the width or the height. For this simple example I set the width to 100. Okay, and now go back to Blender and press F5 to start the game. It is compiled, and when I press the button Image Size now, the size of the image is set to 100 pixel. Now this is a very simple example, we can do more than that. For instance, when the combo box value is changed, we can choose different images or select different controls for the player. If you're interested in special topics, let me know and I will come up with a tutorial about this. So guys, that's it again. I really hope you liked the tutorial, and if you do, then don't forget to subscribe to be notified when the next one is online. If you want to support me, think about being my patron. I have a Discord now, and as a supporter, you get the supporter role. Thanks for watching, thanks for your support, and I'll see you in the next one.